Hey Walking Dead fans, this is just going to be a quick video going over some of the previews and things, scenes, opening 5 minutes, things like that of The Walking Dead. AMC has released some videos. You can check all of them out at the AMC YouTube channel. And we did learn a few things here and there inside of these. And spoiler alert, I guess I might say something that could be a spoiler. So going to throw that out there before I get cussed out in the comments again.
Was it your feet? That's okay.
In the opening 5 minutes that they released, we see much of the rebuilding. We see Alexandria. We see Rick and Michonne with baby Judith hanging out. We get to see the sanctuary again and their failing corn crop. Their crops are not doing so good. But we get a glimpse of something that answers a lot of questions of people. It's been 18 months, a year and a half or so since the Negan war, since All Out War. And we've seen in the previews that they're riding horses now. Gas is finally either gone or deteriorated. But we do see Daryl still riding the motorcycle. A lot of people were questioning that. Looks like Daryl can find some gas. But what we catch a glimpse of in this first 5 minutes is that the Saviors are making ethanol. And Daryl has a book that is converting motorcycles over to ethanol. They're making gas from the corn. And maybe ethanol is not the right word, but Eugene is definitely cooking up some corn fuel. And we'll see some painted signs a few times throughout the season, and we see one here while Tara's riding on horseback, and it says Route A. But then it jumps to a very large group heading into DC. I'm not sure if they're playing around with time and if the city trip is before or after the scenes that they showed previously. And then there's this promo, Every Picture. Has a really cool shot of the hat at the beginning. But it pretty much just shows photos from what looks like the previous season, season 8, of some of the character shots, and really just a bunch of clips that we have already seen in the previous trailers. But we do get a shot of what Rosita was writing on a sign that we only had a photo of earlier, and we didn't get all of the text. She hadn't written it all out yet, but we see it here, Bridge Out. And again, this little clip right here, I do think we're losing somebody. I don't know if it's going to be Maggie. It could be Aiden. But we learn in the next little video I'm about to cover, they did lose someone. So in the next little clip they release, it's called Rick Grimes is Here. It's a season 9 premiere sneak peek.
Rick Grimes is here.
That's the man that ended the war.
So when it opens up, Rick, Daryl, and several others are coming into the Savior compound, and somebody says Rick Grimes is here. And another person says, that's the one that ended the war. So between those communities, he's definitely become a famous person. But what we do get from this, as we've got a little bit from other photos and clips, Daryl is pretty much running the Saviors. We get several clues that Daryl's the one that's kind of sort of in charge of that group.
All was well in your absence, other than a certain cabal of saviors slinging me some serious stink eye, but I've compiled a list of items that need your semi-immediate attention.
So as they're walking through, Eugene comes up to Daryl and says, in your absence, we did this and this. And then Laura comes up to him saying some more things, and he says, I'm not going to get on stage and make a speech or anything. And he says, hey, we just lost somebody out there. Let's chill a minute.
It's bad timing. We just lost someone out there.
So there's definitely some questions on who did they lose at this point. But in that same Rick Grimes is Here sneak peek, we also catch another glimpse of that writing on the wall that says, Saviors save us, we are still Negan. And Michonne asked Daryl if this has been happening much, and he said more and more since the crops have been dying.
Daryl. Does this happen often?
More and more since the crop's been dying.
But those are the clips. You can check them out on AMC's YouTube. It's just a little teaser, just a little taste, getting everybody ramped up for season 9. But at least now we know how Daryl is fueling his bikes, probably thanks to Eugene, and we know he's kind of acting as leader of the Saviors. We know the crops are going bad, we know there's tension in the air, and we know for sure the bridge is out. Hope you are excited as I am for the season 9 premiere coming up in a few days. And definitely check out the channel a day or so after for my own review. And let's continue the discussion of The Walking Dead. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more dead stuff.